Hello friends, welcome to RR Digital Big Data Hadoop training program.
So today we'll discuss about how to bags using MapReduce or Pig mode. Okay. So in previous session, so we created three types of bags using local mode. Okay. So today we'll create using Pig mode or MapReduce mode. Okay. After that, how to apply filter. How to apply filter. Okay. So in Hive, basically we are applying where condition, right? Okay, so here instead of a where condition pig, we have to use a filter and limit. So how to restrict rows? Okay, so here also we have built-in function that is limit, and then we have order. Order basically we know, right? Order by salary descending or order by salary ascending. Okay, and we have distinct. So distinct means basically maybe in your table you have some duplicate records. So instead of duplicate records, if you want to retrieve a unique records, at that time you have to use distinct. Okay, and the size. Okay. So basically in a Hive we use the length, right? Length means each word how many characters like 5 or 6, 7, right? So here instead of length we have to use size, and then we have here string functions. Okay, so string functions concept, we have substring and replace we have, and then concat we have. Okay, and upper, and then lower, and then we have lc first. Lc first means basically only first letter it will convert into lowercase letter. Okay, and the uc first. Okay. So UC first means only first letter it will convert into uppercase. Okay. Then we have a split also. Okay. So today we'll discuss all these topics. Okay. So first we'll create one bag in uh, pig mode or MapReduce mode. Okay. So first topic. So here now how to log in into MapReduce or HDFS mode. Okay. So pig, this is the command to enter in MapReduce mode. So I have logged in. So now to create a bag in reduce mode, our data file should be there in a HDFS path. Okay. So first we'll cross verify any data file available in HDFS. Okay. So I have one a data file in user cloudera emp directory. Okay. So this is my HDFS directory. Okay. So now I have to create a bag for this data. Okay, so here bag name a I'm giving, you can give employee or whatever. Okay, I'm giving a. Load is a keyword. Okay, so that means we have to load the data. So data file available under user cloudera, and then emp, under emp employee.txt file. Okay, so data separated by which symbol, that we know. Okay, so big storage, here data separated by type symbol. Yeah, so all the column names and the data types we have to specify. So employee number, e-name. So for e-name here we have to give char array. Phone number. So phone number also you can give char array or byte array. And then salary. Then department number. Okay, so successfully created a bag in MapReduce mode. Okay, so now if you want to retrieve the results, then you have to use dump and then bag name. My bag name is here. Okay, so local mode or MapReduce mode, queries wise same only. Only input and output path we have to change. Okay, so here basically here, okay, if you are using local mode, okay, that means input and output path should be local. Okay, MapReduce mode, input and output path should be HDFS. Okay, so this we have to keep in mind always. Okay, so queries wise same only input and output path will be different. Okay, so here successfully retrieved the data. Okay, so like this we have to execute queries in MapReduce mode. Now how to apply filter? Filter means where condition. Okay, so now I want to retrieve maybe more than employee number 130 above related data. Okay, employee number 130 related data. So at that time you have to use a filter. Filter basically it is a keyword and it is a built-in function. Okay, built-in function. Basically it will come with your Apache Pig software. Okay, Apache Pig framework. So filter you are applying on which bag, employee bag or A bag? I am applying on A bag, filter A. By which column? Okay, employee number column. So where employee number greater than 130 related data I want. Okay, so filter, after that your bag name, then by, after by column name and then condition. Okay, so these results you have to store into different bag always. Okay, so if you not store this data in same session, it won't be available. Okay, so I'm giving a bag B equal to this. So that means whatever results this will retrieve, that result it will store into bag B. Okay, so now dump B. So dump B, now it will read more than 130 employee number related records. Okay, so here successfully retrieved employee number 130 above related data. Okay, so filter you can apply anywhere. Okay, so maybe salary greater than 10,000 related. Okay, so instead of where condition in a pig model we have to use a filter. Okay, and the next limit. So I want to restrict rows. Okay, so only one record I want to see. Okay, so now limit you are applying on which bag? Bag B or bag A, whatever. So if you apply bag B only 15 records. Out of 15, okay, it will display maybe one or two. Okay, based on your condition. So from bag B, I want only one record, or I want two records. Okay, so this results also I'm storing inside a bag. So my bag name C equals to limit I am applying on bag B and only two records. Okay, now dump C because C bag contains this results, limit condition related results. Okay, so successfully retrieved two records. Okay, even in our limit we specified two, right? So two records populated. So now order by order you are applying on which bag? Okay, so maybe I am applying on bag A. Okay, by which column? Okay, salary column. Okay, under A by salary, here ascending or descending. Okay, so here I am giving a bag name D, dump D. Okay, so here salary ascending order. Okay, so 36,000, 38,000, 39,000. Okay, so it is populated ascending order. Now descending order. Okay, so order A by salary, DESC, descending order. Dump. Okay, so here we can see descending order. So results are displayed successfully. Okay, so this is about order. Next we'll see distinct. Okay, so distinct actually duplicate records required. Okay, but in our data file there is no duplicate records. Okay, I will just show query. Okay, so distinct basically here you have to give your bag name equals to distinct. Distinct you are applying on which bag? Bag A. Okay, only this. That's it. Distinct and bag name. Okay, only unique records it will populate instead of duplicate records. Okay, now we'll see size. Okay, size. So here size applying on which column? Employee name column. Okay, size of employee name. Okay, and then bag G equals to for each. Okay, you are applying size, you are applying on which bag? Bag A. Okay, generate then e name comma size of e name. Okay, G. Okay, see employee name size how many characters? 4 characters. So here 6. Okay, next before going to string functions. Okay, so here we'll discuss about another point for each and generate. So for each, if you want individual columns related data, then you can use for each and generate. Okay, or if you want to generate new columns based on existing columns, you can use for each and generate. Okay, so now my bag A contains 5 columns, but I want only 2 columns related data. Then how to retrieve? Okay, so here H bag name H for each I am applying on bag A. My bag A contains data. Generate, and I want only 2 columns related data. So employee number E name. Okay, dump H. So now this for each and generate it will read only 2 columns related data. So we have 5 columns, okay, but it will read only 2 columns related data. So whenever you want to read a specific columns related data, then you can use a for each generate. Okay, so only 2 columns related. Okay, and next point, new columns based on existing columns. I want to generate new column. Okay, so here employee name. Okay, I want to generate a bonus. Okay, bonus column not there in a bag A. Okay, so here salary into 0.2% as bonus. You have salary column. Maybe if salary 10,000 means 10,000 into 0.2. That it will generate new column as a bonus. So values it will generate. So salary into 2 as a bonus. Okay, So dump H. Now third column it has to show bonus amount. Okay, bonus amount, third column bonus amount. Okay, so salary into 2 bonus amount. Okay, now string functions. In string functions we have first one substring. Okay, so bag B equal to, for each we are applying on which bag A. Okay, employee name comma substring you are applying on which column, employee name column. Okay, and which position to which position related data you want. Okay, dump B. So 1 comma 3. Okay, so here position always it will start with 0. Okay, that's why it is started with A. Okay, so 1 comma 3. Okay, 1 2 3. Okay, so end position if you give 3 means it will display till 2 only. Okay, if you give 4 means -1 it will apply. If you give 6 means -1 it will apply. Okay, so this is about substring. And the same way concatenation also you can. Okay, phone number here concatenation. Okay, concatenation. Okay, done. B. So now concatenation of employee name comma phone number. Okay, so both the columns values it will merge and it will display as single column. So here if you see both the columns related data. Okay, and then next replace. Okay, so here replace. So employee name wherever small s is there you can replace with capital S. Okay, dump B. So small s, see here small s, here can replace with capital S. Okay, upper, how to convert into uppercase letters. Okay, so here instead of replace function we have to give upper. Okay, dump B. Okay, see successfully converted into uppercase letters. So same way lower also, lower. Okay, so now it will convert into all lowercase letters. Okay, so here capital M, but here small m. And the same way LC first and LC UC first. So LC first. So LC first means only first letter. It will convert into lowercase letter. Okay, so here converted into lowercase letters. The same way UC first. So UC first means only first letter it will convert into uppercase letters. Okay, so here successfully converted into uppercase letter. So next one split. Okay, so here bag B equal to split. Split means basically whenever you want to split your data into multiple tables, that time you can use split. See, based on some condition, if you want to move that condition matched related data into other bag means you can. Okay, so split you are applying on which bag? A into A related data you can put into bag X if employee number greater than 120. So employee number greater than 120 related data you can create bag name X and you can put 120 above related data in bag X. Okay, and then Y if employee number double equals to 140. Only 140 employee number related data you can put in bag Y. So here Based on these two conditions, see, our entire data is there in bag A, but I'm splitting data into different bags. Already we are creating two bags. Again, you no need to put these results into bag. Okay, so now dump X. So X related only salary greater than 120 means so all the employees salary more than 120. So by default, it will display all the records. Okay, now employee bag Y contains only 140 related data. Okay, so here dump bag Y. Okay, see, bag Y contains only 140 related data. Okay, so this is about string functions.
Thanks for watching this session. Also, please subscribe our channel and support us. Bye friends.